What's up guys? This is Peter the Warner Brothers Universal and Paramount fan 2002 here. I'm back with another review. Today's is the 33rd anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, the most iconic video game character from SEGA. And so, today's episode of my reviews will be the 1993 Dick animation series, and this one is Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Wow, how I remember this show since I first watched it on YouTube. A running hedgehog and his funny tricks to stop Dr. Robotnik at all costs. Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was originally aired on Italia 1 in Italy, Telecinco in Spain. In the United States, the show was originally aired on syndication, such as BKN Kids 2 and Dick Kids Network blocks, USA Network, Toon Disney, Disney Channel, UPN, originally streamed on Netflix and Pluto TV, and currently streaming on Tubi TV, Amazon Prime Video, Paramount Plus, YouTube, and Peacock. The series is a comical, light-hearted and gag-driven adventure series based on the titular character Sonic the Hedgehog, an arrogant and mischievous yet kind-hearted teenage hedgehog with the power to move at supersonic speeds. Sonic, along with his idolizing young friend Tails, regularly oppose the main antagonist Dr. Robotnik, his robot henchmen Scratch, Grounder, and Coconuts, and thwart their plans to conquer their home planet of Mobius. The series features a short PSA segment titled Sonic Says at the end of each episode. The writing for this show is pretty wacky and bizarre, as this show can get pretty wild with some of its plot lines in the episodes, and while there is a fair amount of wackiness that can go a bit too goofy and have some annoying and awkward moments, other times it can be the right amount of silly that can be enjoyable and be pretty fun. And the same can also be said for the comedy, in that there are some bad and lame jokes in this, but there are other jokes and bits that are decently funny. The action scenes of the show mostly just boil down to Sonic evading, escaping Robotnik's traps and being chased down by him and some of the other villains, and these bits are often played for laughs as opposed to being legit engaging, and this does result in either some weak jokes, or bits that can be legit funny. The humor of the movie mostly tends to rely on gags and visual humor and sometimes some trash talking, and as I said earlier, the results can be pretty mixed, as there can be some jokes and bits that can be either annoying or pretty awkward. But there are also other jokes and bits that can be decently funny and get some fair laughs and chuckles. The animation of this show is pretty decently well done, as it does have a zany, vibrant style to it. And it does have some good aspects about it, like some good character designs that are accompanied by some pretty lively and fluid movements. The backgrounds and settings are well designed and have some nice colors, and there is some good effects work. The characters of this show are pretty basic and can be one note, and most can be pretty forgettable, like most of the side characters such as Kane Nestine, Weasley, Von Schlemmer, and Miss Possum. But there are some that are still likable and can deliver some good laughs, such as Sonic himself, Tails, Robotnik, who can be a funny villain, Scratch and Grounder, Coconuts, and some of the other side characters and villains like Breezy, Doberman, Mama Robotnik, Pseudo Sonic, and K-Tela. Also, Sally Acorn from S.A.U makes an appearances in the Christmas special finale. The voice acting in this can be pretty decent, as the voice actors do manage to deliver some good performances, such as Jaleel White as Sonic, Christopher Stephen Welch and Chris Turner as Tails, Long John Barry as Robotnik, Phil Hayes as Scratch, Gary Chalk as Grounder, Ian James Corlett as Coconuts, Venus Durzo as Breezy, Kathleen Barr as Mama Robotnik and K-Tela, Tabitha Street, Jermaine as Sally, and more. The music of the show is pretty decent, as it does sound nice and goofy, and it fits the very wacky and bizarre tone of this show very well. Also, the music does utilize the opening music from the title screens from the first two games. And so, what is my verdict on this Sonic series? 7.5 out of 10. Pretty great series. In the franchise of Sonic the Hedgehog,